Welcome to Media House Entertainment.
Oh, shoot. You just got shot by Shooter Trav.
Yo, this your boy Shooter Trav, man. We back live and direct with another interview. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here in Durham with it today. Let the people know who we got on the platform.
Man, y'all already know what's going on. TheJuanta, TheJuanta, man. Y'all know what's going on. Durham, North Carolina, we up here.
Yes, sir, man. How you feeling today, man?
Honestly, blessed for real. Blessed. Can't even explain it for real. Can't even explain it. It's blessed.
Yeah. Let's start from the beginning, though, man. Talk about coming up out of Durham, North Carolina. You born and raised up out here?
Yes, sir. Born and raised.
Yeah.
Born and raised.
Yeah. Which side of Durham, man, that you rep? You kind of all over.
Kind of really mixed all over, but Fisher Heights, that's where I'm at.
You know, I see you dropped a song today too, though. Big Cash.
Big
You know what I'm
Cash.
saying?
Big
Let's get into that real quick. Talk about it.
Well, really, Big Cash, that was just like a beat for real that my engineer, shout out Nukem, my engineer, he had put together, and he was like, yo, like, we trying to cook up, like consistently. So when he hit me with that, I was just like, I heard the hook. I was just like, you know, I did my hook. Then on top of that, my partner Flex, he was just like trying to hop on. So I was like, come on, let's go, let's do that, let's get that to work. So then after that, you know, it was that, man. And I let him, get on the track, because it was just like, that's your song in a way. You get what I'm saying? I want everybody to eat. So like, it's just like, I'm gonna do the hook, and then you can go ahead and take over.
Let's take it back to the beginning, though, man. With your music career, though. You know what I'm saying? You know, you dropped Big Cash, but let's talk about you getting into the music thing. Like, how long you been doing music, and you know, what's your inspiration behind it? Like, what inspired you to hop in the booth?
All right, we're gonna take it back. I've been doing music all my life. Excuse me. I've been doing music all my life, but that was just like with drums and instruments, and you know, with like playing at my church or whatnot. And I'm performing with P Storm, Hillside, and you know, I could have went other places with it, but you know, I decided to step away from that. Then once I graduated from Hillside 2018, it was just like, you know, I had to find like my own little lane. So it was just like, I felt like music was just that way of me getting my message across, or just me being heard, period, overall. And now, I'm just now like, you know, taking it serious, having a drive for it, like really being dedicated to it, because I mean, it takes a lot of dedication. Like, it ain't just, you know, it ain't just like nothing that you can just think you could pick up for one moment and then put down the next. Like, it's something that you gotta try.
Yeah, you gotta work at it.
For real,
You know
you
what
got
I'm saying?
to.
Yeah. I always say it's like a job. You know, if you're working a job, you know, you got to put 40 hours a week in, man. You got to pay the bills. You know what I'm saying? You put the work in. You're not putting in 20 ain't gonna cut it. So it's equate to the same way to the music in the studio. Like, you got to put them 40 hours a week in the studio, pretty much, man. You know what I mean? You got to hit it. You can't just want so much. Same thing with the camera, I say, man. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
If you're a director too, you can't just go out there and play with the camera when you get bookings once a month. How you gonna get nicer at it? How you gonna take it to that next level?
Oh man, it's crazy. But you know, like, I just feel like my dedication just now hit though. You get what I'm saying? Like, it was a point in time where I was, you know, bullshit. Like, I was just like, you know, I'm gonna just play with it. But then I realized, like, for one, you ain't gonna make no money off playing with it. Then for two, ain't nobody gonna hear you for real if you playing. You get what I'm saying? Because everybody gonna think you a joke. So it's just like, it's my time now.
Yeah, it's time to go. And you know, what's your motivation behind that though? What clicked into you where you like, you know what? Let me stop playing with it and let me get to it.
Shout out Biking T. Shout out Biking T and shout out DT. Them two right there really like stayed on me for real. Like, when I say stayed on me about it, consistency. consistency was really what was brought to the conversation. Honestly, bro, for real, those conversations, I hold them to a high standard, bro, for real.
Mm-hmm.
It's different, like, it's different. When I say it's different, it's different. And having a relationship with each one of those individuals and them being older than you, in my perspective, being older than me,
mm-hmm.
and them already having knowledge in the game, about the game, you gotta sit back and you gotta listen. Like, sometimes you can't always be a chief. Like, sometimes you can't always be the boss, bro. Sometimes you gotta sit back and relax and learn from the people who really like and play for real. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, and I mean, what was something that you would say? Let's start with Mikey T. What was something that that you say you would take away from him that he done gave you so far? Like, what's one thing that, like, has stuck with you?
Stop bullshitting.
Okay.
Stop
straight
bullshitting.
to it.
Straight like that. Like, stop bullshitting.
Yeah.
Like, if you gonna be an artist, be an artist. If you gonna drop, make sure that it's right. Make sure that everything sounds how it's supposed to sound. If you're gonna do it for real. Like, don't bullshit. You gotta invest with yourself. You gotta do it. Like, it ain't no half-assing. It's just that simple.
Yeah. And for the people that haven't heard your music, man, how would you describe your sound?
I describe my sound like crunk, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Crunk, just like turned up. I can't really, can't really call it for real, but I would say it's good music. It's good music. Like, it ain't, you feel me? I ain't doing too much in it, you get what I'm saying? But yeah. I am talking facts, so everything that I say in my music, like, it's facts.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say names of people, but you feel me? It's facts.
Everything fact. Talk about let's talk about Durham a little bit though, man. Coming up out of here, like for the people that don't know, like what it's like growing up in Durham, coming up out of here. You say you went to Hillside High School, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But tell the people a little bit like what it's like coming up out of Durham, and trying to make it in the music game.
Coming out of Durham itself is rough. Like, people on the outskirts, outside of Durham, be thinking like, oh yeah, this shit's sweet. Like, no, it ain't sweet. You feel what I'm saying? Nothing down here easy. Like, in a way, everybody in poverty. You feel what I'm saying? But everybody eating though. Get what I'm saying? So it's like, it's rough, bro. Like, it's rough. Like, a lot of people don't make it, bro. A lot of young ones, like, really don't make it for real. And as far as the music, it's tough getting out. It's tough. It's tough, Yeah. Brad got it on lock.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna hold you. YPT, OBN, TG3, Set, Zay, all them, they got that shit on lock for real.
Oh yeah, got the city on fire. I mean the whole state though. You know what I'm saying? You can combine that in the state, like they making noise, like, you know what I mean? Noise,
like them boys making noise. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Them boys making noise. Shout out to them boys for real. Shout out to them.
Yeah. And what you feel like it's gonna take for you to take your what you got going on global. You know what I'm saying? Of course, putting in work. You know what I'm saying? Dropping more videos, dropping more music, and all of that.
Honestly, for me, I ain't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, you.
Honestly, for me, big bro, for real, it's consistency. Like, you gotta be consistent. For real.
Mm-hmm. Like, that's the number one thing.
Number one thing. If you ain't got consistency, then you might as well just fall back. For real.
Yeah, just fall back. And we gonna hop back into the music thing, man. Talk about the EP El Diablo, right?
El Diablo. Yes.
Yeah. Let's talk about the EP a little bit, man. What's the meaning behind the name? Let's start with that.
The meaning behind the name, really, El Diablo. I'm gonna be honest. Me and my partners, we tryna We trying to have our own label. We're not trying to sign. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna let that be known right now for everybody. I'm not trying to sign. If it do happen to where, like, you know, we get to that point, I want it to be like, I want to have my own label. So Super Villain Records is what it's gonna be called, and that was my inspiration. We also got a tape coming off, Freddie versus Jason, in October. You know, so we trying to, you know, take every character and relate it to our life. And I feel like Diablo was just like, you know, my drive, that fire. You get what I'm saying? That was, you know, installed a long time ago, but at a certain point, you know, he break, and I just feel like, you know, I broke. So when I dropped that, that's when I became that person. You know, just that drive. I keep that El Diablo drive, that fire in the back of me.
Keep that fire, yeah, keep that fire going. Let's talk about the records, man. How many tracks you got on that thing?
5. I think 5 either 6.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, what was the process of making the tape too? Was it like a long process? Did you knock the songs out quick, or they were like a song that you may have put together over the course of months?
Nah, they were put together, but I was also in tune with my engineer to know like where we were going with it. You get what I'm saying? Like the tape itself, I told him the idea about it, and I told him like, hey, this is what I want to do. And I was like, you know, give me some rock, give me some punk, you know, give me something metal. You get what I'm saying? And then I told him, I was like, you know, I want to put this together like this. I want to do it like this. He improvised with me. He was like, no, I feel like you should do it like this. Or don't say that, say this.
Okay, teamwork.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest, it took a minute because really I didn't know my sound and how I was really trying to go with it. But once I heard the first track, I was like, yeah.
Yeah, you already know.
Yeah.
And you got any features up there, or the whole tape just you?
Features. Nah, that's just me. That's just me up there.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah, and let's talk about your producers. Is your producer engineer the same, Nick Newcomb?
Yes, sir.
101 Flex?
101 Flex, that's the other artist.
That's the other artist.
Yeah, that I be working with.
Yeah,
like,
okay.
Consistency.
Okay. Well, let's talk about your producer real quick though, man, Nick Newcomb. Like, I mean, how did that relationship come about? Your engineer / producer. How did that come about? And I know that's super important too, to lock in, to have an engineer there, a producer that you building with.
Lock in.
Yeah.
Really, honestly, I gotta put in the factor of flex, because if it weren't for flex, I wouldn't have known Newcomb. You get what I'm saying? But we were all young at one point in time. You get what I'm saying? And in a way, they younger than me. You feel me? They're my little brothers in a way. You get what I'm saying? We all want to eat. We all trying to put each other on it at the same time. You get what I'm saying? So like, yeah, them boys go crazy. Them boys go crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, and talk about that though, the importance of you feel like locking in with a team. So I see it's kind of like you building your team up now. You know what I'm saying? Adding little pieces. So talk about the importance of that, man, because that's really what takes people to that next level too. Having that solid team around you.
That's a fact. See, right now, I got a couple more artists too. Shout out also 3 Reed. Yes, sir. That's my partner. That's my dog. We got something coming out too pretty soon. Like pretty soon. They ain't ready for that one.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's important to have a team though, for real, because you need people that's gonna support you. You need, like, one man can't win by himself. At least a war, he can't win. He can't win a war by himself. He could probably win a fight by himself, but you get what I'm saying? award. You can't win it by yourself. So you gotta have people around you, cause it's just you in the studio, but in a way it's not just you. Like, cause sometimes you get stuck, so you might need an extra ear to be like, hey, yo, like, what's that word? Or, you know, what's the name of that? You know, such and such. You get what I'm saying? So then your other people that's around you, that's in your team, like, you know, cameraman, you know, fans, you know, you get what I'm saying? Everybody that we all a family. You get what I'm saying? So I want my fans to know, like, people who support me for real. I love y'all. Like, y'all part of this. Like, y'all was helping me grow for real. So shout out to my fans too.
Okay. Let's talk about the your studio vibes though, man. Like, when you hop in a booth, though, do you write or you go in and you off the top?
Sometimes, I'm gonna be honest, most times I go in right off the top and be knowing where I'm trying to go with it. But as of recently, I've really been trying to, like, you know, lock in, like, some stuff that I've written, I won't even say it, you get what I'm saying? Because I know it might not hit as much as what I just said off the top of the dome. And then sometimes what I've written, I mix it in with something that, you know, I said before. You get what I'm saying? On an old track nobody heard. You get what I'm saying?
And just tie all that in.
Facts. So it's kind of like, when I go in, I don't try to be like nobody else. I be me. And most people be telling me to write. I'm gonna be honest. Like, most people be telling me to write, like, get better with writing. I know how to write, but, you know, when I go in, I be thinking on a different type of level from what anybody else think. You get what I'm saying? And when I do write, I just feel like some of my stuff don't slap for real, like how it would as if I would.
Okay. You go in there, and that's that live feeling when you, like I say, you hop in the booth and you hear the beat, you know what I mean, and you just feel it and you go, you know what I'm saying. So I you know, I feel that.
Go crazy.
Like I said, man, you dropped that Big Cash song earlier. I heard that.
Oh yes, sir.
You know, what you got coming out?
Big Cash. Oh yeah, and I just dropped the song before that. What I look like with the same artist, Flex.
Okay.
We going crazy.
Okay, so you heating up?
Yes, sir. We heating up. We trying to take it slow, but at the same time trying to keep that like, keep y'all tuned. New project that's coming up for real. TheJuanta. This is my first mixtape that I've ever released. Everything that I've ever released before that was EPs and, you know, little singles or whatnot. But this one right here, y'all gonna love this.
Yeah, it's going.
Yeah.
Man. You got how many tracks you gonna have on it yet, or you gonna just let that be a surprise for the people? You know?
Tell y'all right now, I got 10 tracks. 10 tracks, but I ain't gonna tell y'all what's on there.
Let's talk about the visuals that's about to come from the tape, man. You gonna have Mikey T shooting everything for you, you know what I mean?
Oh man, because of one thing that's finna come out, El Diablo. Excuse me, man. El Diablo finna drop, man. I ain't telling y'all nothing else, man. I'm not telling y'all nothing else. I'm giving y'all a little bit, but Mike T, he finna go crazy. Most definitely finna go crazy. But stay tuned for El Diablo from the last tape, from the recent project that I just dropped, El Diablo. I can go get that on all platforms. But that new tape, TheJuanta, TheJuanta, coming out very soon. Y'all just stay tuned for that.
Yeah, y'all heard it, man. And like I said, videos. So you got videos out on YouTube. Where can the people find your videos and all of that?
Oh yeah, you can find that on YouTube. Search that up, Junkie. That's the song. It's called Junkie. Oh yeah, audio for Junkie. The official audio is coming out and it's being released for that, so y'all can understand. You know, y'all hear what's going on, like for real. like see what's really going on for real.
Yeah, man, they see it. And look, I mean, this your first interview too, right? You see, this your very first one. Like I said, you heating up out here, man. You turning it up.
Heating up. I'm just getting started. This is the first one. You know, a little nervous. You hear what I'm saying? But
yeah.
At the same time, I'm just me. You hear what I'm saying? So like.
Yeah. And you know, the people, and even yourself, you're gonna be able to see the progression from here and say 3 years from now. You know what I'm saying? 3 years from now, you're gonna be at a whole nother level. And you're gonna look back at this, man, and like, yo, you know what I mean? That, you know, this was the beginning, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna hit
on
you
the
like,
takeover.
I'm gonna hit you like, big bro, like, yo, big bro.
Yeah, we did that, and we talked about it, you know what I'm saying?
And it's here,
and it's here.
I'm gonna be telling you the same thing, like, bro, I can't believe it, bro, like, can't believe it.
Yeah.
But this real, though, this real. It's real. Shout out to you, big bro, for pushing up, man, for real.
Yeah,
Shout out to you.
yeah. Look, like I said, with the quickness, man, you hit me, you reached out. I'm like, yo, let's do it, man. I'm right there, you know, on the pull up. Shoot me the address, I'm there.
You put up, called me too. And I'm like, man, like this we outside.
Yeah, no games, man.
No games.
Yeah, you know, let the people know where they can find you on Instagram, you know, Twitter, if you're on Twitter, Facebook, any of that.
Okay, on Twitter you can follow me at Duce, like they could Duce, me, M-E. And then on Instagram you can follow me at I am Diablo. I-A-M period D-A. Y'all know.
Yeah, y'all know. I put it up on the screen and everything for them, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, for real though, but I am Diablo. That's my Instagram name.
Yeah.
I.amd.ablo. For real. That's my Instagram for real.
Yeah, man. Y'all ready to tap in with them. Like we said, man, new music coming, new visuals coming.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? The takeover coming, man. You know what I mean? He putting in work out of Durham. You know what I mean? So we're going to keep an eye out on you, man. You know what I'm saying?
Different, man. Different, bro.
Yeah.
I definitely got to stay tapped in with you, big bro, for real.
Yeah, already, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I go by the name of Shooter Trav, Media House News. We signing out.
Oh, shoot. You just got shot by Shooter Trav.